everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, and I am your host. And before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the episode, hit that like button too. Give us a big thumbs up, and I'm going to thank you all in advance. But on tap on this episode, we are tasting and reviewing a beer from the Alchemist Brewery, and they are located in Stowe, Vermont. So from the Alchemist, well, this is their flagship beer, but I'm going to precursor by saying I am shocked that I found this beer where I live. I honestly didn't even know I could get this beer where I live. I've never seen it. I've heard a lot about it over the years, but I've never seen it until I found one can in the back of a little hole-in-the-wall liquor store that wasn't even near me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it, and I gotta try it, and I gotta get it on the show. So what is the beer? With all the suspense and all the buildup, what's the beer? Well, this is the one, the only, the HEADY TOPPER. This is it, the HEADY TOPPER. Now, I don't know if this is the first beer that the Alchemist ever brewed, but I think it was one of their first beers. I'll just say that. But what is this beer? Well, this beer is an American double IPA. This beer clocks in at 8% ABV, and it's got an IBU of 75. So, a little nervous here, but without further ado, I'm very excited, but I'm a little nervous. And I love on this, before I crack it open, it says, drink from the can, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pour it into a glass. Maybe I'll drink from the can after. But here we go. Let's crack it open. Here we go. 1, 2. Boom, boom. This is it. Boop, 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 boop. It's it. It's open now. Have to drink it. Let's get a nice little pour here. That should do it. Woo! Color-wise. Wow. It's interesting. It's almost a hazy orange, which I was not expecting. It's not a hazy. It's just, but it looks like a hazy. Yeah, you're not seeing through that one, but it's got a nice orange color, and we got about 3/4 finger veil of slightly orangish carbonation on top. Nice thick head of foam on that. But let's give this one a swirl, swirl, swirl. I really want this one to open up, and let's give it a nose. Here we go. So nose number 1 for the HEADY TOPPER. What am I going to get? Here, I don't know. Nose number 1. Here we go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We are getting some notes of pine. We're also getting slight pine resin. And swirl and swirl and swirl. What else? Slight grapefruit. And I'm going to give it another nose or two. Why not? Why not? Oh. Some slight citrus, and one more. A little bit of cantaloupe. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta admit, and I said very nice head of foam on this. But the moment of truth, nice aromas, man, really nice aromas, and you can pull out there. You can get the separation on everything. Really, really nice aromas. But here we go. Look at that. I'm excited. The moment of truth. So let's prost to the Alchemist. Prost to the HEADY TOPPER. Sip number 1, baby. First time. Full-bodied beer. Wow. Wow, wow. Well, you know what? Sip number 2. Flavor-wise, it's a little similar to the nose. We are getting... pine. Slight pine resin. We're also getting a little bit of that grapefruit and a slight bit of grapefruit pith as well. Let's get a little swirl, swirl, swirl. Let's get another little sippity sip here. Yeah, it's also rounded out. There's some citrus notes coming through. And you know what? I'm going to swirl it. I'm going to give it one more sip. Here we go. Yeah, and a little bit of that cantaloupe is coming through as well. I mean, this beer, This beer is exceptional. I'm not gonna lie. This beer is absolutely exceptional. Now, there's a very, very slight booziness on the back end. Not gonna lie. It's very slight, but it's there. And it's got a nice, rounding, lingering bitterness, but it's not overdone. I mean, this beer truly lives up to its name. This beer is exceptional. This is how a double IPA should be. I mean, this beer is amazing. What am I going to give this on the pint-o-meter? This is a tough one. What am I going to give this? I think after all that, and one more sip. I'm going to give this beer a 9.5. I mean, it's exceptional. It really is. The only thing that I think would make it just a slight bit better, and this is a very, very small gripe. I wish the aromas were just brought up a hair. That's it. That is it. If the aromas were just brought up just a little bit more, so we get a little bit more of the aromas of that hop goodness and those different aromas of the pine and the citrus, I think it would be a perfect 10. But that's a very small gripe. I mean, this beer is phenomenal. It's exceptional. If you can find it, I recommend going and getting it. Go get a 4-pack. Absolutely. And I'm going to take one more sip. It's so good. Yeah. And, really quick, it does say drink from the can, so I might as well take one quick swig from the can. There you go. It does drink a little bit different from the can. Not going to lie. But with that, I want to thank everyone for tuning into this episode. And as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubshavapintin.com, or the blog, which is www.pubshavapintin.blogspot.com. And with that, we will see y'all in the next episode. So raise that pint. Cheers, PROST, and enjoy!